Hi Virgo, this is your channel messages for the 10th of December. Virgo, let's go ahead and go into your reading. I have no channel messages for you. We're gonna see what the cards say, Virgo. It's not what I said, it's what the cards said. We have Ophiuchus. So you're dealing with somebody born between, is it December? This is not a good look. But why do I need to store things in my brain when things can be stored on a cloud? Anyways, you're dealing with a sign that's between Scorpio and Sagittarius, which is between November, December-ish. Well, we're in December. Oh, Ophiuchus. I think Ophiuchus starts soon. Where's Ophiuchus? We will have a check. Ophiuchus days is November the 29th to December 17th. So we're actually in Ophiuchus season, Virgo the healer. So you are known to heal, Virgo, the clothed man. But I'm getting, you need to take a step back. Ophiuchus may have some revolutionary studies when it comes on to medicine. I'm getting something about Ophiuchus, alright? No, Virgo rules hermetics. Alright, so this is something about alchemy. We have Beelzebub. Beelzebub is gluttony, corruption, influenced by earthly desires. We have Ancient. We have Mirror. So Virgo opposite is... Virgo, who's the opposite again? Virgo, you're the 6th. Who's the opposite? Is it Pisces? I don't remember. Oh my God. What's happening? It is Pisces. Yeah, Virgo, your opposite is Pisces. So I'm getting the opposite of Virgo healing power would be Ophiuchus. I'm getting something about you and Ophiuchus. We have religion. Yeah, Virgo is the clothed man. Virgo would rule Abraham. Virgo would rule Moses. If Virgo rules the healing when it comes on to religion, then Ophiuchus will rule the healing when it comes on to, I would think, medicine, natural medicine. Because in the religious context, when people were healed, they weren't healed because of medicine. They were healed because of prayer. There were demons and sickness was cast out of them because of what the clothed man knew. That's Virgo. Ophiuchus is with the snake. Now on the pharmacy symbols, you will see a mortal and pestle. You'll see this. Wait. A lot of times in pharmacy, you'll see this symbol, the mortal and pestle, what them use sometimes. Certain pharmacies who do mixtures at the location, they will use this for grind powders and make some certain types of what the fuck? You would use a mortal and Hansel and Gretel. You're gonna use the Hansel and Gretel for kind of like, it's for crushing of stuff, alright? Crushing of mixtures, emulsions, my apologies, emulsions that form after application, alright? Also when them doing any type of, what you call it, salicylic acid mixture, they will use the mortar and pestle, right? Something like that. So in the pharmacy, you'll have that snake, which represents medicine. It represents modern day medicine. So Virgo, you would represent the cross for healing, prayer, fasting. Yeah, Ophiuchus with the snake, them is medication, them is antibiotics. That is what, so I'm getting something about you and Virgo, you and Ophiuchus is fighting for what is a real type of healing or what is healing. A lot of religious families, when their kids have cancer, they will say because of religious reasons, we don't believe in that type, we don't believe in radiation. And sometimes doctors will be like, a kid going to die. You're going to follow religion when a kid going to die. And that's one thing that we always talk about. Religion and medicine cannot cross paths. If you any person who is a real doctor, them don't have a real religion. I'm telling you. Even if that person said them Christian, if that person said them Muslim, to me that is not a doctor that I would put my trust in. Here's the alarm again. That's not a doctor I believe that I could put my trust in. Because a lot of religious people do not believe in certain medicines. So you as a doctor, what you tell the family, you know what, I am Christian, I believe what you believe, so you believe in your faith, since you're a Christian as well, and let's just bring it to God. Or will the doctor tell you the kid needs to get chemotherapy? So religion cannot be based into, it can't be tied into medicine. Even though a lot of stories in the Bible talk about people being healed, right, standing, the blind having vision without so-called optometrist. I don't know what's happening with me. I just feel like something is off. Optometrist. And we have Raphael. Raphael is healing, guidance, and travel. Let's go ahead and see what is in your reading, Virgo. So I'm getting, you might not have all the answers, Virgo. You might need to ask a fire course. Or I'm getting something about a prescription. You want to show somebody a prescription. I'm getting the prescription have antibiotics on it. And if you're in pharmacy, I thought, is it something about a prescription for antibiotics for a child? Okay, it's changing now. I'm getting something about the child went to the doctor and you got a prescription for the child. The prescription have, okay, first of all, me getting if you have dogs, you need for deworm. I don't know if your veterinarian is telling you this, but I don't know if your doctor is telling you this. This is something we tell people in Jamaica all the time. If you live with dogs, you and your kids, especially your kids, when the dog them always lick them face, you need to go to the blood clot pharmacy. And this is not Miss Medical Advice, YouTube technicians. It's not Miss Medical Advice. It's a suggestion. I would suggest you getting albendazole 200 milligram twice a year. You have to deworm when you have dogs. Duh. That's the first thing. Secondly, I'm getting something about your child. I don't know if your child is developing ringworm. Usually ringworm comes from bacteria from dirty things, especially dirt outside, or maybe you have an animal in the house. Now I'm getting something about, I'm getting your kid have worms. I'm getting this is a child. No, again, this is not Miss Medical Advice. I told a dentist this here, and I'm not sure if she's not educated enough, because she's the same one who scarred my face. In Jamaica, signs of worms in children, them will grind them teeth in them sleep. Or them will always pick at them bottom. Them will always talk about a sensation them have after eating a lot of sweets. Even if it's a piece of cake or candy, a lollipop, they must say them feel something, or them need to go to the bathroom. So, okay, other than that, I'm getting something about you bring a child to a doctor and a child is prescribed antibiotics. No, kids can get antibiotics for any reason. Ear infection, lung infection, cold. Me getting the kid have a STD type of thing. The kid, this is not Miss Medical Advice, YouTube. Me getting something about metronidazole, doxycycline, maybe azithromycin. Azithromycin can be used for ear infections though. Erythromycin, it could be the kid have a urinary tract infection, but me getting it have a scent. So why does your kid have an adult like? Let's go. We have the High Priestess coming out first. Yeah, we're getting, you know, some shit that Virgo does not know. And even though Virgo is the Hermetics, Virgo is the healer, we're getting a fire course. You rule medicine. You rule medicine. Virgo don't rule medicine. They rule religion. The High Priestess is here. You're getting, you need to listen to what the High Priestess has say. You don't want to listen because your ego too big. Okay, well, let me tell you something. When I was in Jamaica, I worked with a lot of prescriptions. And even doctors, lawyers, psychiatrists, even they had to take Xanax. So I'm just saying, even doctors get sick at one point. Come and getting you walking around saying you are the prophet and you can heal, they're gonna get sick. You have the high priestess here. We also have the 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, me getting something about you want the high priestess. Me getting something about you trying to copy. Yeah, copy something what the high priestess do. Me getting something about a statue or a painting or a clay mold being done of the high priestess. Me getting something about contribution to medicine. Me getting a breakthrough. Me literally getting you're molding the way or you're drilling the pattern into something modern. Me getting some modern day thing. Modern day medicine. Me getting something. Okay, so here's something also. Modern day medicine will tell you that schizophrenia, some people are born with schizophrenia and bipolar. Sometimes it's developed or it's induced. It can be induced by drugs, induced by traumatic situations. A lot of soldiers go off to war and come back with PTSD, right? So it induces a type of personality disorder. Me getting something about, me getting you saying something is schizophrenia or bipolar. Me getting that's not what it is. You know, like when religious people who are in power, them start get power. Alright, you see people who is high up in religion, who start get power hungry, them always act like them on cocaine. Like a drunk with power. Them not physically on anything, but the power of them being in power make them act very tyrant and irrational, like as if them on drugs. Come me getting Virgo, you are say you can heal something and can heal something. Virgo, I feel like you doing this for a very long time. You're developing schizophrenia. And me getting the high priestess can see it. We have the 3 of Swords. Me getting something about your heart. Again, this could be something about albendazole, something about deworming. I'm not sure if your dog have worm in them heart. Me getting something about your heart. I'm also getting something about you suffer from hypertension. We have the 10 of water. Yeah, me getting your heart. Me getting breathing. Very breathing. So I don't know if you use a mask. I don't know if you use a like a breathing ventilator. I'm getting something about your breathing. I'm getting you expected the high priestess to come help you with your problems. But with the 10 of Wands here, I'm getting you are making yourself sick. That's like if you use a fucking aspirator for smoke and you are smoke. That's like knowing that your heart can beat a certain beats per minute, but you're gonna go race. You dig your own grave. You just need to pick out the color coffin you want. Come me getting is like you want the high priestess heal you, but you is telling them, but you're telling the high priestess what she need for to heal you. You don't listen to a fire cuss. You have done every single thing you can do and you still not fucking heal. You not leave it up to somebody else to try something else on you because of your religion. Your religion will kill you. Just like how Jesus Christ's religion killed him. And we have the 7 of Wands. The Emperor is here. With all that money, money can't buy health. Are me getting somebody expected you to be them caregiver? For help them, for heal them, for nurture them. Them don't want to listen to you. So now it's like them have a certified, qualified doctor of 20 years in them place. Trying to help them. And because of them religion, them I tell this doctor was trying to help them. Yeah, that's wrong. You know, back in the days, that's what we would do. You know, this is a natural. So why you need me? Why you need me then? If I am telling you what to do, and me have the years of experience of doing this, and I'm coming into your place for try to heal you, and you are tell me why my methods of heal, then why you need me here? You come and get in the high priestess, you turn your back. They don't need you. Them not gonna listen. So why you need, what they want you do? Them want you be like a fucking 7-day Adventist, going on a bus preaching about Jesus Christ and tell everybody to repent. What them want you do? Them not listen to you. So let them die. Let them die. They don't want to listen. Let them die for their beliefs. The high priestess is clarified by the page of pentacles. Someone saying you're too young. You wouldn't know this. What experience you have? I have the experience of not dying. I have the experience of not being sick. You have all the experience. Your heart I give. Somebody's saying you're too young. You think disease discriminate against age? You don't have to too young or too old to get sick. The 8 of Pentacles is clarified by the 4 of Wands. Yeah, I'm getting now you're missing work. Or I'm getting that's what you expected someone's job to be. A healer. Yeah, they're gonna heal people who are gonna listen to them. This is not no blood clot Toronto office where you can come in and talk about, I don't like this doctor because of their accent. Can you give me a new doctor? Let me tell you something. When I'm talking about district board, board of the district of board, high school district board, that's what the fuck you're talking about. You're lucky I wasn't the blood clot head of medicine. You think you could have come in at my hospital and tell my doctor that them don't look professional because them are wear a certain type of shoes? I don't like that. That doctor is wearing a white coat with $200 Walmart shoes. I don't feel comfortable with this. Do you have a black doctor? Do you have a white doctor in specific? I need someone who doesn't have an accent. Sir, as your district leader for the medical facility of Toronto, I will let you die. It's not no hospital where you can go in and bully a doctor or the nurse into treating you. I don't know how. Listen to me. That is how I knew I was single. When I saw that even, it don't even matter your high school education. When I saw how coward people really are, even when me not have power. You have power. You know a medical room. And you still make them take your power from you. You have clients that come in and tell you, say, if you go back to your country, you have fucked up accent, them not like your skin color, and you still treat them. You still treating them. You still write a prescription. Let them die. Somebody say you're too young. Okay, then why are you listening to every single thing you say when it comes down to medicine if you're too young? Yeah, you know, I trust you to treat me as a stay-at-home caregiver, but I don't trust you as a doctor. You shouldn't trust me none at all. The 3 of Swords is clarified by the 3 of Pentacles. This is 33. We're getting something about an arrangement. We have 33 in the heart. We're getting somebody's going to die of a heart attack. Mo's also getting something about it going to crash. We're getting something about a female that's going to crash. You're gonna crash in a car. I don't believe you're the one who's driving. We're getting something about a car crash. But with 33 here, 33 can be a sacrifice. Can be an initiation. Or I'm getting something about you have some fucked up ways because of your religion. I'm getting when you're gonna get a heart attack, and when you're bedridden, I'm getting a change. Because even in spirituality, you can start have an ego and act like you're too spiritual. And act like you're higher than everybody. In religion, you can act like you're the blood clot descendant of God. And God have to humble you. Even though you worship him every day. Because you're not supposed to worship no other God over him. And you believe, say you can be God, he might go humble you. He might make you have a heart attack, make you see the other side. To say, yo, yeah, how you live? No. That is, I understand what you're doing, and I get the gifts and I get the worship. But you're doing a little bit too much. And you're turning away other people from the religion because you're power hungry. The 10 of Wands is clarified by the 8 of Swords, and the 7 of Swords is clarified by the Tarot. I'm getting with time. Wheel of Fortune. Me getting somebody you get a heart attack. After you get a heart attack, me getting a change. Me getting you become way more patient, more quiet. Me getting you more focused. Me getting you had to have a heart attack for this to happen. Me getting something about medicine and religion. Crossing paths. Maybe you don't want somebody to treat you because of their religion. But let's all be let's be honest, people. You're here talking about doctors and nurses being certain religion. Who the fuck you think own Big Pharma? It's the Rockefellers. You wanna know what their religion is? The Illuminati. I'm going to leave it here until next time. Virgo, bye.